There we go. I think we should be back online. Apologies for that. Just had an internet cutout. Let me try this. Hopefully, it will reconnect automatically. That would be amazing if it did. Oh, darn. Probably gonna have to do a reset. Oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully you should be able to hear me. Everything should be back online. You can see the bitrate is still taking a bit to stabilize out. Apologies for that. Shouldn't take us very long to get back up and running. I'm curious how far into stream that cut out. Yeah. All right. It's gonna take me a quick second. Ooh, where is my mouse? There we go. Righty. Let me quickly swap to this whilst I log back in. Give me 1 second. No momento. Here we go. That was really weird. It's been a while since we've had a internet cutout like that. I can see the bitrate is still looking in the red. It's still saying unstable at the moment. Let me swap back over here now. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Apologies for that. Shouldn't take us long to get back up and running. There we go. Make sure the top of the hat is not clipping out of frame. There we go. That should work. Slap that up there. Lock it in place. All right. Should be good to hop back into instance. Again, apologies for all the scuff. It's still really low. That's supposed to be at like 4,500 and it's less than 2,000. Yep, there's the hunting group over there. Let's get back into main session. Hopefully we don't run into an issue like that again. Had noticed that our internet was acting a bit strange all day, so hopefully now that it had the reset there, that helps it out. We shall see, I suppose. I'm curious if I'm going to have any desync now. Oh, I forgot to do that. There we go. Oh man, music. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, we can also give this a quick test over here. Just pop this on. Ooh, bit lag. I'm not sure if Mez changed the circle to properly reflect or not, but I might need to bring that by him. Righty, there we go. Sky caught up. Oh dear, oh dear. So give one last double check before we run in. Yep, things look like they've stabilized out, so we are good. There we go. Big sip of water, and I guess we'll just teleport back to the inn, I guess. It's pretty much just wrapping up that route anyway, so might as well. Actually, there we go. It's a good thing we did that. But actually, we could invisibly zoom back over to where we were and then come back. Good old VR chat. I think a spot like this will do just fine. Here we are. Like it never happened. We just had an extra long patrol. But there we go. Okay. So now that that's resolved, we can... I think now that night has fallen, we should start getting ready to go meet up with our contact. I'm not sure if I'm still supposed to be seeing the fog or not. It seems to make everything extra dark at night. One quick sweep around town, as there's a lot of watchful eyes this evening, and directly in the path that we need to go to. We might need to give it a little bit of time before we go and slip over. Yeah, let's do a walk by the graveyard and see if anyone's too close to the meetup site. Otherwise, we might have to wait a little bit more time into the night. Is this gate still shut? Yes, it is. Saw a Hattern go this way, but that could mean that he's out on patrol. Righty. I think if we can get past the gate to here, we'll be fine. I don't think most people have a reason to go to the graveyard at this time of night. So let's double check, make sure the coast is clear. And then we'll ping GMs and have our little meetup. We're gonna have to slip past everybody in the alchemy shop.
And if I do shave bits of it off.
They have basically good shatter points in between each layer. They're not very well connected to each other, so if you tap them right, not too forcefully, they'll come off in like little slabs, like brittle.
I think we are safe enough to go for it. We can give it a try.
GM present.
Hello. I wanted to check up to see if the meeting is still good to go for right now.
Foxhound will be prepping the meeting in just a moment.
Very good. So should I wait a second before popping out then?
Yeah.
Roger that. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Righty. In that case, let's take one more quick pop around the town square. Give them some time to set up. And then we will have our meetup.
Most of the tools I have for measurement, for cutting. I have stuff to shape again.
Seems to be a nice big old group over by the forge. That looks like Blake and Frey. I think once we've wrapped up our meeting, we can finally fulfill our word of playing some music in the tavern. It's been quite a few sessions since we've been able to do so. I'm curious if Nyx and Layla have already had their back and forth. I did notice that Kanta left the map a bit ago, so they might be over with the hunting expedition. Just on the same map and then doing their duel. I have not seen any signs that they've actually been fighting on map yet. Let's do one last stroll this way to make sure the coast is clear.
Now I have a cowboy hat.
Look at you get the cowboy hat.
I'm not sure how long we should give him to set up. suppose worst case scenario, it just looks like we'll have to wait for him to pull up with the rowboat.
I actually do wonder if we give him a bit of the mint, would he turn into a mint dust bunny?
Possible. I mean, regardless,
Oh.
I will keep making Book big. I want to see how big this money can get.
Imagine how we would smell good.
Neither of you see our friend from the water anytime soon. Maybe bring up the idea. Oh,
Also, be a good idea to start moving that way so that we can have plenty of time to slip out of sight. Here we go. Let's start getting ourselves prepped. There we go. Right. And now we need to get to the site safely. So let's take this very carefully. Let's start moving.
been good with the news
This is the
about
part we need to be most careful with, is not being seen going in and out from the tavern.
for the marketing, spice creating.
Thankfully now, at distance, we are completely undetectable to the eye. Just need to make sure that we don't go within 6 meters of someone, or else they will see us. I might need to double check with Mez after session if this ring is set up to 6 meters. It's 6 meters, or no, I keep swapping the numbers around. 2 meters, which adds up to around 6.5 feet. And this doesn't quite look like it should be, whatchamacallit, 6.5 feet. There we go. Evening.
Ah, well. Evening. I'm here.
Right.
How did things go?
Well, job is done. That much I'm certain of. I may have been wrong on the first one I picked, but no one will miss him anyway.
No. Well, that's good at least.
As far as the bet with your boys, he did actually make it to the cells before I could get to him.
Oh, I see. It's gonna be a dry week for me, I suppose. Oh well.
Sorry I led you astray.
Good amount of trouble getting rid of everything, so I suppose at the end of the day it's all good and chipper for the rest of the boys, eh?
I guess so. But I have some important news.
Huh.
I may have a potential way that we can get some curated info to certain ears. Are your boys already aware of someone known as Pierce?
Pierce? Name's ringing a bell, I think. Somebody, I think's been around the block or two around a while back, yeah.
They indicated that they had some connections back in Barghast.
Oh.
But alongside that, whilst I was doing my job, I was able to get some words to them, and I fed them some false info. I either had to tell them something or might have went a bit hairy. But I told them that the target was actually someone trying to head to Linden to bring back tech. I also told them that I can get them more information in 2 weeks. So I want you to throw this by the big man and see if he wants to tell them anything to get them off the scent.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's my meaty hook you got us. Let's see if we can snag anything on it, I guess. I can get that to the boss for sure. See what they do with it.
Good. Other than that, with the job accomplished, is there any kind of bonus in it?
Yeah, that'll be tossed your way here. I'll bring it next time that I show up with the rest of the news.
Right. What'll actually help me a bit more than just straight coin is if you can turn some of that into a couple mana potions and a bit more poison.
Poison. Market's a little bit popular right now. What kind are you looking for?
Preferably something that will stun or paralyze. If you can only get me ingredients, I can work with that too.
All right. I'll go grocery shopping for you. See what I can do. There's a lot of movement around Aaron and some sources that are looking on buying lots of that stock for reasons I can't begin to start and explain right now. We'll see what we can come up with. I'll let you know if you can bring some coin.
Right.
Right.
Anything else from the
Hurry
boss?
up this meeting. Not for now, but I'll slip you this in the meantime. Keep that with you. A note. A couple of things from last time that I remember.
Right.
It's a bit busy tonight, so we'll cut this a little bit short. You better get on your way. And there's some noise and some footsteps over there in the graveyard.
Aye. Be careful.
You too. See you around.
Righty. We've got a good hook to go off of from here. Now we just need to make sure that we get back to the tavern safely. That's a problem. Might have to go the long way around. Yep, they're already shutting the gate. We're gonna have to slip through the side entrance. Stay off the main road. Mentioned something about some of those ingredients going in high demand or something like that. Wonder what he means by that. Need to be extra careful here. Right. Slip around the back way.
And he's gonna be the size of a building someday, so nobody.
There we go. Right. Whoa, big old lag. And there we go. Got word to those who needed to hear it. And we did so without saying that we almost got caught a few times. And now we can start making our way down to the tavern to enjoy a nice night. Goodness.
I didn't even get to talk to you all about the things that I want to talk to you about, but having a drink with friends is nice.
It is.
Not something that I get to do often.
Although,
That's a lucky thing.
on your way out, it's literally will take 5 seconds. Let's go.
A refill. Okay, good.
You too. It is nice to make your acquaintance, though.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
talk
of course.
more soon. See if I can catch you before the night is over.
I'll be around. Don't get too busy now.
Me too busy.
I'll bear back to pay everything.
Listen,
There you
Yeah, goodbye.
if the crafters are telling you not to get too busy, you know you're in too deep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, honey, Blake, sorry. Man, my bad, sorry. But,
He wasn't checking the door. Don't worry, that was as
Where
much on
is
him as it was
If I
you.
do not see you are looking.
yeah, Tyrion's
I
not
don't know.
bad.
That's a lag.
I have 2 drinks.
Hello. Do you want
Okay.
ale?
Everyone just cleared out.
Ale for me, water for my friend.
Like a swift wind.
He's recovering.
Hmm.
To go as well, I got
About the rest of you, where y'all come from?
Well, I only have these cups, so just put
I
them
can
in the
provide,
washing basin when you're done.
Oh yeah, no, I'll bring him back. Bring him back.
Oh my, a lot of stutter.
Recovery, it's
It's been a while then, huh?
Oh yeah.
But I don't really want to go back.
Bring
Bring it over there. Right the door. I am king.
I was coming to return a glass.
You know, I might delay
Took a title, but
when I start playing. Particularly with this group going about.
Right, I'll have it. Talk to two of you later.
Hmm.
Hey, have any of you seen Lily, Ayla, or Otto?
Check inside the tavern.
Okay.
I think they, if it's Tell, I think they left with them. If Lily's the one with the glowing, if it's Tell, I think they.
Hmm. Perhaps now is when Layla's going to be ugh, going to be going on the duel. Excuse me.
Do you know where Otto is?
He was literally
Inside the
just
tavern.
here before he left with
was brought away by Amelia.
Maybe at clinic.
Yes. Which had.
Okay.
We will say for now that we
anyway.
haven't reached Noble House.
I think
But they need to clinic a lot of hinges here and there.
I'll do that.
That's for now, but more talk.
We can
Also, looking
It
to
seems
maybe
that's
have a
fine.
friend somewhere in the military, but we'll get into that later.
Are you Lily?
Yeah, Lily's been found. I think they're getting directed over to where they need to get to. Yes.
Well, in some regards. I mean, if we
Since
suddenly
you know
went
why
missing with
the
our house,
gates are closed?
this whole region would be dire of
night.
food.
No?
That's all I'll say.
I mean, they said they're not closed.
I did see the guards making the rounds, so it might have just they might have done it either slightly early or actually done it this time around.
Okay. Alright.
If you need to head out of
That's
town,
okay.
there is the path kind of over close to that gate that kind of leads.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Hey, Alice, have you seen Otto?
Let's go
I have
then.
not.
money.
Okay. Thank you.
Want me to see if I can fly around and find him if he isn't inside?
Yes, please send him to the clinic.
Will do.
So I'm going to the clinic again.
Hmm.
It's getting pretty dark out.
Let's just poke our heads in for a quick moment and double check. Oh, pardon me.
Aballister, why are you here?
I wanted to check up if the situation I suspected was the one that happened.
Yes, Nix is dead.
Sorry, you had to see that.
At least take a seat on the dang couch or a chair or something.
The killer, I didn't mean to. I didn't. The killer, I didn't. This was not supposed to end like that.
Let me get you up. Sit you down. Let me sit you somewhere a little bit more comfortable on the fucking floor. Hey.
This was not supposed to end like that.
Where's Lens now? Okay, we got Otto.
Lens is
Sorry.
Oh, okay, clear the door, please.
Understood.
There you go. Lens,
Why is there a watch party? What's going on?
Lens is needed.
I mean,
Otto's needed.
Making sure things are
I don't
secure.
know some of these
I'm
guys.
staying
But
around as long as
Aballister is
you
right,
can.
that's right.
Still hurts, but I can perform my
Sometimes we
job
should
if
talk.
necessary.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab
Situation seems mostly under control.
Amelia, you wanted to take a load off for a minute? Actually, just sit and rest. You seem like you've been running yourself ragged. And believe me, I should know.
Oh shit, that's
Come
not
on,
something you see
Amelia,
often.
you need to.
What?
Let's see what.
What?
Oh, a star.
Well, you can see a lot of them on the if you're out on the pier, the docks. You can see them on a good day. Maybe you might see them today. Yeah, exactly. Come here. Come here.
Come on.
Oh, right. Thanks.
I got you.
I'm not weak. I'm just maybe a little weak.
I have a friend who's dealing with the situation. Maybe similar to yours.
What's up with the purple?
I know how.
What?
I'm not sure.
Magic taking them over or something?
Aballister, have you seen Sally around?
I believe that she's currently in her house.
Right, thank you.
You know what? Perhaps it would be best to have a seat.
I'll let you decide how
Goodness, it feels good to sit down.
Yes, yes.
Bye to Dad.
I'll be yep.
Yes.
She
Hi,
needs to
darling.
see somebody real quick.
I just need 5 minutes of medical, please. I need that.
5 minutes.
dear.
5 minutes.
Oh dear, medical seems popular.
Yes, Layla's in there.
Oh shit, right. Suppose I figured as much. Got 2 people to keep tabs on.
Who's the other?
Yeah, boy. Oh, his guy. He, oh, you remember how there was, like, murder today?
Aballister,
Right.
we might need you. Magic stuff.
I see.
You have light, right?
And did I too?
Okay, yes. Yeah, so probably a good idea to get in there just in case, because we're going to be going through a lot. It's
I
a
see.
thing with Layla.
Very well.
I will tell you more if you need it. Okay.
I was saying that could be your issue, but...
More than likely, yes. Yes, I agree.
You're right, crazy.
I'm just my head's just dizzy. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. I think I just need more
I'm just
sugar in
pointing
my
at the
diet.
green here, dude.
Both your hands up, please.
I'm not injured. I'm fine.
Don't get hurt
for me.
Glass of water with some sugar and some
Her
honey.
body rots in the forest.
It's just a lot. It was a lot that was taken.
Layla
I
was
can't
given multiple
do
chances to
that.
step
Oh, that's
I'm a
right. You're
spirit.
a
Alright, go ahead. Try again. See if it happens again. For the sake of science.
No, don't get hurt for me,
I think
please.
I'm
Working too hard.
He isn't getting hurt, he's just being dramatic.
Layla.
for now. And maybe tomorrow start a bit.
No, he is not yet.
Did you?
They're asking me what.
Alright, wait, hold on. How
He wasn't
low
handed
do
one.
you feel right now?
As a lieutenant.
This is an important question.
Technically I'm off hours right
His
now.
mana is
We'll have to deal with it
or
tomorrow.
actually, no, his mana is a -2, so it's not a lot of mana.
Okay, let's put this back. Let's see, I'm gonna take you here. Alright, give me that. Skylar, get over here.
Yep.
If you would like to give me your reports, please, I'd love to hear it while I'm sitting over here
Please
recovering.
don't stand in the middle of their
Is
way.
there any need for more
Oh.
mana potions?
I think
Auto.
it wouldn't hurt to have him on standby.
Yes,
I tried to. If you die, though, it's your fault. Go ahead.
Get her.
Yep.
Control or something particularly
don't
happening.
have
I can get the truth of
My
whatever.
bad, I thought you were out for the count. Okay, bye.
Stop.
Man, this place filled up fucking fast.
It's not gonna be a possibility as long as I'm here.
Indeed.
I can try.
Yes, it will.
Blake. If you're available.
Sorry, never again. Never again. Never
Plans.
again.
Step back.
Once
I'm
more,
sorry. Can I have you for a second?
you kind of go
I need you.
sleepy time.
I can help. Okay, someone catch the tool.
What happened?
All right.
God damn it.
All right, let's cycle the batteries out. Get
Bed
in there, Tell. You
there.
know what to do. Come on. It's good to put you in the bed.
Wait
batteries.
a moment. You don't deserve this.
To me right now, yes, you are.
Sorry, you're right, I don't. You're right.
Except
We'll
you.
Let things die down a little bit first.
And you don't have light magic.
Yes.
I'm on standby if you need me though.
Good.
What happened to him?
I used him
Just on standby
to
if you
use
need
his.
it
I'm
this
gonna.
moment.
Mana exhaustion. Will we need more?
This potion remained unused, I believe.
Potentially.
No, he used it.
Give me the.
You
Okay,
did?
hold on.
Okay.
Use it.
Oh, what's up?
God
Yes.
damn it.
What's up?
Then we can't use this.
You need to grab something?
If he used the mana potion, we can't use the stem potion because he'll be exhausted.
He already
regardless.
used it?
He already used the mana potion.
God damn it. So what, was he running on empty when you started? Or what?
I don't know. He just conked over.
Sorry, Tal, you're right, I don't deserve this. Oh.
Get this white boy a blanket.
Try putting it right there.
Not gonna do
No,
any
just
good
like
getting
no,
yourself killed like that.
Wait, this is my light hand. I should not do that anyway. Anyway, I'll put it behind my back. This is my
I think I
light.
know where you're
Green key if
pointing.
he stays overnight.
Here.
Yes.
I'm so curious.
Otto?
Do it!
I'm also curious, but please be careful. Good job, Tell.
If he does, then Snowball will take care of him in downtime.
Chair! Chair!
With the spark and the warmth of life, you feel the pain.
Oh, Sally.
Need me to try?
You would have definitely just seen Lily, the painting up off the wall.
Take my little implement and just focus mana broadly across it. Not too much. If she hurts, then don't do it anymore, of course.
I'll try.
However, I'm going to ask a quick question. Capo!
I'm here. I'm still here.
I'm going to ask my dad. Like, real fast. Like, hey, you seen this shit? Can you help me out here? Right, I mean, you can see through my eye.
Just gonna...
Alright, I got you.
You do know this pulse. You know this spell. At this point, you're trying to focus it, and you can feel what you're trying to break. First time you're feeling this now. There's something pulling, something pinching, and you're trying to overpower it. The previous two have done that. If you were at full, you could probably do another, but you know what expenses a lot. It's a small contribution.
Anybody else here have light magic?
Aballister,
What?
if you get two
What was
of
the
my
wall?
doctors to pass out, I'm gonna have to try to stop.
Catch yourself before the exhaustion kicks. And another dentist that can
I shouldn't go to that.
I've brought more mana potions. If they
She didn't pass out.
You feel the spot go bright. The spot going brighter.
Second and last mana potion.
I can't anymore, I can't. Why does it hurt? I don't understand.
All right, no more.
Take
Oh,
just
you-
a
you're
sip.
light, right?
This will get you invigorated a bit.
I am. That could be helpful.
It's a stim potion.
It's okay. There's no need to apologize.
You get a
All who gave their mana wanted to.
I guess it would be considered a theft.
Why are you yellow?
Unless
Take a
it's
break for now.
owned by her.
Because.
But just in case, I need your word right now.
Jeez.
Okay.
Please
I
don't say
heard light was needed.
Shh, didn't even show.
Alright.
Do you want to give it? You have to, I have to ask for your consent. I don't want to, like, it's up to the doctors, honestly. If you want to give some more light, I'd appreciate it.
Yep.
But at the
I
same
am
time,
going to
that's
sleep
also up to
soon, so
Layla,
I
because it
can.
hurts.
Just wash your water off with it.
I do see
she's not a
progress.
bastard, so it's fine.
The
True.
EP is hit.
Then continue.
Layla?
Then
Hey,
put it back in there.
Layla,
You want to do a cursory check over
you're
on
literally
Sally?
sobbing.
Sure thing.
Exhaustion. She literally just collapsed out of exhaustion.
Is this what you want?
And sure as well,
I need to go
probably.
to this side.
I don't want to give up.
I think it's
Light,
just
please,
exhaustion.
please.
Which are in the worst position for this.
It hurts,
Alright.
but
Check
please.
make sure you're like,
We will continue, as long as you hold my hand.
just easy or are you like, you know.
Worrying or
Hey, assume.
She's pretty fucking exhausted from her job
I
the
gave
last
him a
2 days.
blanket in case he stays overnight.
No shit, that's why I'm asking you, idiot.
If he drank a mana potion, even if I give him salt or a stim potion, if he wakes up, he'll just pass out again.
Oh, he's in my head.
I'm guessing you've gathered what's going on, at least enough to know what you might be needed for.
Into this.
Indeed. Though I'm not sure if I would be the best first pick for it.
Hello?
That's crazy.
I'm de-armoring.
I mean, you can see now that we've gone through 3 people. So,
I have no idea if it'll matter.
Is this,
My major
is that something that you're willing to...
magic.
It was barely treated. They
Hold on, hold it just for a moment. Hold it for just a moment. I have a little deal that I might be making.
Oh yeah, I'd be looking at hands.
Balance, if you'd be so kind.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
that's also,
Okay.
that's like
I'm gonna ask a friend of mine for help.
It's like fused to it.
A friend of yours?
It's on her palm.
You will feel the full pain of what you've done.
Yes, it's the same color.
But
Hmm. Sorry, it's in my head. I sound insane right now, but I'm thinking.
My eyes are closed. I can't close my eyes. It's a little weird.
Balance, if I slap you against this, this sigil here, will you help, yes or no?
There you go.
I'll pay any cost.
careful!
It's a dangerous thing to
That's...
do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's the case, get in there, Tiger. He's gonna press...
don't risk anything.
Oh, I'm not risking anything. I know exactly what I'm doing. Is this something that you want? I'm listening to this, the assistance of a superior spirit. A light spirit.
It hurts.
Greater spirit, excuse me. Sorry, I'm having an aneurysm.
Oh my god. Huge difference.
This is a yes or no?
That's a
I mean,
huge difference.
Layla.
Huge. It hurts, but do it.
Greater
Just
spirit.
whatever.
to me.
I'm
so busy.
I don't want. I can't give up. I can't give up.
All right.
I can't.
Get in there, Tiger.
Never win this game with you anymore.
And would you put a little bit of mana behind that as well?
For a second, I thought someone's crying.
Oh, sure. My major strength, I can channel magic into spirits directly, so I can empower the light spirit directly.
Did we already get the body of Nyx?
Okay, older than my greater spirit, got it.
He has weight too, but it's like you're picking up like a
I
feather.
personally don't know. It might have been left, it might have been brought back. Ask the beastkin right there, the yellow hair.
There's a lot of people watching me right now. Yeah, I make
gonna-
packs with
they wouldn't
things
have
I
brought
don't
it to the
understand. Who
morgue.
doesn't?
Fuck him up, Dad.
I'm ready to go.
I believe so. If,
Thank you.
If
No,
you
they
allow it,
wouldn't.
yeah.
They wouldn't have.
They wouldn't have?
It's a little off limits at the moment.
Well, there's a bunch of things that
So if it's
talk
not
to me that
here,
nobody
then
can understand.
Not anyway.
There was a bit of a discussion of whether or not we should leave Nyx out there, basically. She wanted to. I said maybe not. Tell said maybe not. Those two stayed back for a little bit while I was rushing with Amara, so I don't know the end of that conversation.
Right.
Do we know where it all happened?
Everything else went
Just past Nutmar. Just above the cave, more or less.
that one.
Right.
That's what happened.
Insert appropriate directions, general directions here at the very least.
Skylar, would I be able to convince you to drag you away from me? That's someone I'd like you to check up on.
Oh, there's also in this leg, if you took off that, you could see.
Does
there
it
was a
require
stab wound
magic?
before through that.
He's a friend of mine.
There was also a stab wound.
I'm here.
No,
Not try to trick me.
Yeah? Alright, I mean, whoever's available.
That man literally stopped me from murdering an entire camp of people last night. Yes, you can trust him.
Too busy to stop and get actual medical attention.
I just need to make sure someone's voice box is working.
So thank you.
Okay.
Embedded, yeah.
Did I become a fucking paladin? That's so cheesy.
I need to go. Whatever Layla says is law here now.
Wake up in armor.
Yeah, by the way, you're not a paladin.
Before you can answer that,
It's already been accepted.
She did sleep in medical bay, so if anyone looked over while she
You
was
do hear
still
parts
there,
of
know
it.
what she meant.
Yeah, but he did keep this in private. But you hear that he
I
did
remember
talk
there was
in the conversation
rudimentary
was had.
medical attention given to her.
Mhm.
I'm just not sure how deep that went.
Layla.
Do I need to keep the connection?
Oh, at least for now. Layla, you feel a bright light upon your back as something washes over you. It's gone. For now. But in the place of the runes, the pain
I
is
understand
there.
Layla having a lot of treatment, I'm sorry.
That will take time to get over.
A gunshot in the leg.
What's going on? It's still there.
Sally was
gone.
busy taking care of the town.
The nature of that deal is only known to you. However, I am willing to pay the price.
I will
You
hold
know,
on
if
to the deal.
Good. Don't treat it like the priceless runic artifact that I gave you. It's much more valuable.
Okay. It
Shit.
still doesn't take away that I killed her.
No, it doesn't.
What do I do? I didn't mean to.
Gunshots in the left knee.
I didn't mean to kill a lot of people. It unfortunately happens. You wanna know what I figured out? Only way later in my life. That makes it feel a little bit better.
Oh yeah, please take it off. Just to make sure you cover up something with something. You know, anything, a little bit of easy.
What do I do to not make it hurt?
Yeah, just take all the armor off. I think that's
Be
probably the
better.
best. Yeah, take it off. If I could.
That's how I stopped my pain. Be better and get help.
Get help?
Yeah. Why do you think you're in my life?
Oh
I
my
thought.
god.
I'm going to
I have an
get
answer.
myself some better hands for this.
Alright. He did speak to me about it. A long time ago.
I did.
He wanted to be better. He wanted to help others.
I did.
I'm healing areas are scratches and bruises for now.
Hey,
Everything else
pay
is
attention.
Sorry.
Come on. If you can sit up, you can stand up.
No, wait.
You sure?
That's actually not true.
I don't think
Oh,
she
no?
can stand up.
No.
Drop. Did
Well-
you do a number on you? Really? Really? You let her?
Yes.
You? All right.
I didn't want to kill her. I didn't want to even fight her. I mean,
That's
I
why she's
had
still
to.
sitting
It's
up right
okay,
now.
It's okay, just... It's okay.
Hold on. Did she try to drive a dagger into your heart?
The gloves and the armors and everything restraining her body. The purple crystal stuff
I gave
kind
her
of
a choice
seeped up
to
around, but it kind
stop.
of
I gave her
disappeared
a
towards
chance and I
the
told her,
elbow.
hey, if you never come back to Leaf Side, you're gonna get healed and you're gonna go home. And she just dove one of her little limbs into the back of my shoulder. I think it was aimed. I don't know if it was aimed for the heart, but it was close enough, I guess.
If she is driving a blade towards you,
I am the one that didn't burn you.
what else can you do than defend yourself? To which I think you did.
Okay.
I didn't witness the fight, but I trust you.
She was for a second though.
Saw the end of it.
I'm sorry.
She chose to keep on fighting. And when you fight to the death, you better know what you're getting into, considering, well, you're fighting to your fucking death. She made it a fight to the death. You tried to make it mercy.
I was told you were in here.
There is no blame to be placed on your shoulders. You defended yourself.
No transformations or anything at all, just dissipating into the skin.
He's right.
Nothing of concern.
At that point, she wanted to die.
Yeah,
really.
it was just a little cutting. Now it's gone.
No. It doesn't mean that they want to die. It means that you're
she was
willing to
saying
give up
killing.
your life for it. Well, yeah, did she say kill me? God, that's one hell of a melodrama.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm one to talk.
Thank you for being on standby,
Very dramatic usually.
Aballister.
Of course.
Thank you. I take pride in it. Used to be in theater.
You? Theater kid? Why do I actually see that?
Yeah, the tracks.
I mean, he's an
I
assassin.
fucking hate all of you. Can I
How's it,
help
Autumn?
you?
Sally needs to
God. I mean,
to treat her shit, or else she's gonna die.
You have to see me again like this.
I can see a connection between the two. Not a common one,
It
sure.
takes me to collapse Sally for good, my will. Careful.
Give him a moment, give him a moment. Crouch.
Here you go.
Prone. There you go.
Sorry. I really don't mean to worry you or anyone else. It was
I'm back. What's going on? What's the...
Welcome back, Cougar.
The irony of being healed by the same person about you is not lost on me.
We made a wonderful deal.
Good that
Can I
she's
ask what
not
happened?
here right now.
Well, what was done? Just for record.
I sold my soul.
Again? I thought I already did that.
No, I didn't sell my soul.
Oh,
What
I never had one in the first place.
What was the deal?
Would you like to know, weather boy?
Yeah, yes, I would like to know. You basically saved me by doing this deal of yours. So what is it?
This is part of your healthcare. You know how I'm dealing with curses and magical afflictions all of the time?
I'm a little inebriated, so I don't really understand 90% of what
Stay out of this.
people are saying.
Stay out of this. Stay out of this. Stay out of this. Oh, you don't hear him. Never mind. Sorry.
Understood.
Sorry.
I will leave.
That was it.
Tell the guy.
Shut the fuck up, Balance.
What did you tell him?
Hold on. I think he's actually telling me something important. Hold on.
Probably told him to suck a wet.
What are you saying?
Probably told him to
Saying
suck
to
a
me.
wet fart out of his ass. Ah. Thank you.
Emotionally, I'm still very hurt. And maybe that was a little bit dramatic. Basically, I had a lot of painkillers.
It was all under the armor and she didn't want to talk about it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Skylar did a really good job. Always appreciated for her. We gave you a lot of painkillers. Tomorrow,
I don't know what the hell your character does.
tomorrow's not gonna be a very physical training day. If we do one,
I'm sorry, I
you
should've
are gonna
told you.
be,
There was, like, a full
we're
body
gonna be
scan. I would've
walking
told you,
and
my
doing
bad.
stuff like that. Cause your stomach
I'll remember
is
next
going
time.
to be aching, and when you're going to try to flex your ab muscles, whenever you do things, it's going to hurt really bad. Even with the painkillers that we're gonna give you.
I feel like high, but not in a good way. I don't know.
Oh, right now, for one, you're probably really tired, and it's been shown that when we're tired, people can tend to get more emotional. So, that's among other things. Also, you just underwent a very sad, for all intents and purposes, situation. A very stressful one.
She needs that. Sally needs that. You know what? Yeah, take that. Yeah, for sure.
Right now, what you need to do
Not be
is sleep.
adjacent to, but very sure Sally would not.
Well, is she concussed?
So sorry, what? Oh, give Sally
Is she
a
concussed?
break.
Concussion? Question mark?
Nope.
Nope.
I'd be a little surprised, actually.
Sally can't thank you,
Dead.
but Red will thank you.
You need to close your eyes. And you need to sleep because your body's going to claim you, whether you do it on your terms or its terms. Exhaustion will claim you.
Can I just take a little bit of fresh air with my the wheelchair thingy, or?
It's on my bed.
That's why I think it's the hair. If it's just a bit of fresh air, I think it's probably for the best.
Fine. What are you talking about?
She's not moving. As long as she's not moving.
Alright, but
Mentally, at least.
yes, but
You'll
you're
never
also
believe
gonna
what my
be
patron took from me.
because of your ass.
Was it your baby?
2 gold and 5 silver. Well, you asked. Get the. Don't
In
look
this
at my hand.
economy, ass.
Why are you looking?
It's worth a look. I just had to make sure it's still there.
2 gold and 5 silver.
Someone's ass.
2 gold and
I have to
5
make sure
silver.
it's still there.
I
Why
don't
not?
have to believe that.
You're right, because it's not true. It's actually 2 silver and 5 copper.
Okay.
What?
His ass is there. Here.
Yes, I guess, but what do you took from you? That was so wild. That was so wild.
2 gold and 5 silver, by the sounds of it.
Off the cuff.
2 gold and 5 silver.
No.
I can afford it.
No, what did I did not expect that from you.
I owe him like so many like crystals. So many.
Is that really?
I've been lying to her for the past 5 minutes. No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell her actually what it is. Unfortunately,
Punch you in the face.
You ain't punching no one in this economy, woman. Not for 2 gold and 5
Maybe
silver,
later,
you ain't.
sure, but not right now.
one good shot, Layla.
Got it?
I get your neck slashed. Yeah, pretty common, I guess, around here.
One good shot, Layla. Come on. He said
I
punch
don't
me.
get why people keep
One
walking
good
away
shot.
from
So
it.
you got.
Make it 2 gold and 5 silver. Then don't, that's all.
2 gold and 5 silver.
Layla,
2 gold and 5 silver.
I have your sword right now. You're not going to kill him.
Sorry. Someone blew up a display. What?
Why
Yeah,
not
well,
play dead?
I think she was packing them gains to take you out in one punch. Holy shit.
No, bludgeoning hurts more faster than piercing.
Halfway.
Fair enough.
Sorry, what?
Sally's being taken
Watch
care
your
of
hands,
as
thin
well.
hand.
Layla seems to be okay. That's the only patients we have, so I think we're good.
Hands down. Over.
Okay.
Before you break your brain tonight, because you've been through a lot, how do we get you a little bit of fresh air, okay? You gonna promise me that? Get you a little bit of fresh air,
I
then we
think it's fine for anyone else right now. Well, maybe Lynn's, because Lynn's does have from an exhaustion, but...
Oh.
It's only a temporary fix, by the way.
But he's very out right now.
That's fucking
Well,
All I
So
ask is
you know
that
what that
when the
means?
time comes, that you choose right.
The right choice is never the easier one.
Just let me know when you're starting to feel comfortable.
Act like it.
Next time I need you to act like it, because I know what those wounds displayed. You gave in to something.
Thank you.
Don't touch my favorite doctor.
Whether it is intentionally or unintentionally. You gave in to a dark aspect of yourself. Shut the fuck up!
Anyway,
Not in that condition. Another time.
No. No.
That's what you look like.
Lens, please.
damn.
so I called.
Vicky, you're better at this.
And yet you're laughing.
Oh boy.
Yet you're laughing.
Careful, careful.
What?
I am moving.
Wait, what happened?
Laughing too hard is going to hurt.
A man gave his ass if you're laughing. His entire ass.
Look at what you did to me.
That's why it's 2 gold and 5 silver. You got 2 gold right there. That's where 5 silver came from. That's 1 gold per cheek.
Then I had like.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Man, Layla's eating it tonight. Holy shit.
What does it taste like? What are you made of?
Powdered sugar.
Actually, not bad.
Actually?
Sorry, you came on a day of a bit of excitement. Nice to meet you.
So I've got. Nice to meet you too. Are you
unlucky?
a guard?
Yeah.
Was captain. Yeah. Now I'm retired. That might be the word for it.
You don't look
Tyrion.
You seem like you've been
Hmm.
the ringer a few times.
I'm still curious to see where the corpse ended up.
Things never slow down here, even if you are retired.
Sir, may I mind if you watch my horse for a moment?
Zola Velvet.
Sure, yeah, I could do that for you. Pleasure, Miss Velvet.
Thank you.
Tyrion, you Duke. At your service.
Okay, don't bite or nothing. Don't bite, Cream.
Jesus.
Okay. No, I am the night horse.
Wonderful, thank you.
I see.
I just got here and a home as well.
It's very soft, though. Very soft.
On oak.
Oh.
You're weird.
Well, might as well go and have a look ourselves to see if the body is still there. If not, we can at least see how bad the damage was. I'm curious to see how vicious Miss Layla could be.
Jim present.
Hello, hello there. I was told that it was around this area that Layla and Nyx had their fight, and I'm curious if the body is still here.
One moment. So I'll let you know that the body would be in Nockmar proper, like in the canyon area.
Right, okay. I was just curious to take a peek at it, but if it's that far, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Interesting. So they went into the canyon for it. That definitely means that the body is still there.
All well so far?
I suppose as well as it can be. Situation does seem to be in
Pretty
order.
quiet. Yeah, we already finished our patrols and the gates are closed. I was getting ready to go head out to the barracks for the night. Get off my feet for a bit.
Very well.
Yeah. Well, if anything happens, don't be afraid to come get me. I can always come back.
Very good. Do have a good night.
I'll be in the barracks. You too. Have a good one.
My curiosity is still getting the best of me. I feel like going to inspect the corpse, but I think it's fine. I'm just curious at what condition Layla left them in. It does also seem a little problematic leaving a corpse, like, right on the road towards the city. I suppose we can leave it for the night. Might find the corpse missing in the morning, but such is life.
Yes, I do remember Hellkites being more able to hone their flames quite well.
As I said, I'm as long as I don't shoot it up, I shouldn't catch the tree on fire.
Watch for the dust bunnies as well.
That's why I'm doing it this direction, because I don't think it should go to the bush, but...
What the?
I'm greatly curious what potential ideas that my benefactor might have to send Pierce's way. This gives him a lot of room to play with. Good evening.
You are sitting in the dark. I barely even noticed you're here.
We're all in the dark. What you mean?
I guess. No, I know, but like he is like, you know, I ran by and didn't even notice.
Are you sure about that? You can keep it on. You give it tomorrow.
All right. You can keep the
You
silver though
technically
when I
like
hand
go
it back to you.
pay that. I can give you a refund if you want to.
No, you can keep it. That's fine.
Sure about that?
Mhm.
As long as you're sure.
I'm positive. Sorry.
What? No, you're fine. Oh, brother.
You can
People are
save it
getting hurt.
again. Are they?
Yeah, out and down in the clinic.
Why?
I had to give some mana. I
You work
don't
in a
know.
clinic?
No, I used
You
to.
work at the
but-
cafe.
I do, but I also am like a mana specialist. Because I have an absurd amount of mana all the time. Yes?
I don't know what that even means.
Mana? You mean like the magic in your body?
I know what mana is. I know what that is. I don't know what mana specialist means.
I'm able to siphon mana in and out of one's body, and I can imbue things, and I can diagnose, and all sorts of things.
Can you diagnose my mana?
I mean, like, if you have exhaustion or poisoning and things like that.
Oh, you can like measure it or something. I don't know, with a little.
I mean, I can
thing
also
or
see
stuff.
how much is in you.
I would love to. I don't know what. Yeah, sure. You need my finger, my hand, my
You
arm.
want me? You want me to? Okay. I mean, sure. Hold on.
Ooh, pretty.
Thank you. How strong are you?
A lot.
Like, what's your level? Oh wow.
5.
My goodness, you have quite a bit. Did you train in
Good.
this? Or? That I mean,
Nope.
yeah. I would just be careful if you ever, you know, if anyone tries to. Hello. Yes.
Hi.
I owe you a
I
spa.
just wanted to see what you did. You owe me a.
You
to
jack
that.
shit.
Looks like
What?
It's a little...
Is that when my sword explodes when I hit things?
Come on, training grounds.
May I have it?
My sweater?
Yes.
It's brand new. Don't ruin it. What do you? Wait, no. What do you want it for?
You know, I want a sweater.
I just
Pack
got it.
deal.
Okay. What is your deal?
I received sweater. You received no sweater.
That's
Seems
a bad
like a
deal. I
nice
don't
deal.
like that. I don't like it. I don't want that deal.
Well, you don't really have a choice. He's gone.
Fuck, he has my...
Do you need help getting it back? I think you can get it back. Come on, let's pick up.
Wait. Okay, bye, Mr. Sterling. Okay.
Oh dear. Well, you accomplished your mission. And you killed a man. 2 of them. The first one didn't even need to die.
Hey, out of curiosity, have you seen Amelia, the librarian, around?
I saw them a short while ago, but I haven't seen them since.
Got it. Okay, I need to find them. Okay.
Have you tried by the docks?
Thanks. That was my next port of call, but since you were here, I figured I may as well ask since you were in the middle of the square, so... All right.
Very well.
Appreciate it, thanks.
Sure, the first man wasn't your target, but you didn't exactly have a clean slate either. You did kill someone else just to take their name. But still, he was running for his life. You've been in tough spots before. What makes you different? I suppose I swam when he sank.
Evening.
Evening?
you were able to, well, I know somebody asked you if light magic helped. Were you able to do the thing, I guess?
I suppose I wasn't needed.
Oh. It's odd.
Just remained on call for if the need arised.
Fair enough. Yeah. Probably a good call, yeah. Right. Did you look into the I mean the not quite murder that happened yesterday in the cells?
I haven't looked over the corpse itself in the morgue yet, or the scene of the crime, but I did get to ask Pierce a little bit about it. So far, nothing too conclusive. Supposedly, they had some extra info, but it appeared not.
Oh, really? I mean, that was, Pierce is the one I was just talking to over there, right? With the
Indeed.
nice arms, plumage. Yeah. Yeah, they mentioned that they were, Bargist affiliated, supposedly. I guess we'll find out, but, it'll be a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea that we leave that corpse out by the knock bar?
Who? Nix? A great question. I guess they didn't want to take her back, right?
I don't believe so. Though, from what I could gather, the corpse is in the Knockmar proper.
Really? Maybe I should go get him, bury him properly. Seems like they went a little bit psychotic at the end there, but for a moment there, I think we were on decent terms. One dead person to another, I should do what I can.
I'd be happy to help you if you wanted to go retrieve it.
No, he's fine. You don't have to. I've got,
I'll be honest that I am curious to see the body.
Is that alright? If you want to come along, then sure.
Right.
Right over there. So, he's, with the guy in the cell yesterday got his throat slit. But I can't puzzle out, and I'd like your opinion on this one.
Right.
Is why the two Dragonkin guard outside didn't see anything. How they didn't see anything.
Oh, wasn't the figure
Or
invisible?
hearing. Invisible, sure, but you still got to go in and out, right? The door. They can't stay in there forever.
I saw part of the report talked about him using some of the waterways. Was that not how he got into the cell?
It's how he got into one of the other cells. Or she, don't really know.
Very true.
But it looked like they got in from one cell, or the best hypothesis at the moment is they were inside the cell with the victim, and then the victim got left alone and then murderized, as it were. And then the person got out of that cell, went to a different one, pried open some grates, and then left through there. That's what the current hypothesis is. Personally, I find it quite, well, I don't know, it's like they're skilled but they're not, because they were in the cell at the same time, but they didn't finish the job. So, I don't know, it's a little weird. Or there's something
And
else at play.
both of the Dragonkins said they saw nothing.
Yep. I mean, my mistake was asking them both at the same time.
Right.
I should have asked them separately.
That would have been
Nothing above
wise.
there. Yeah. So,
You think
either
there's a
they're lying and
chance?
on it, which... Yeah.
Do you think they would have reason to be? Also, I believe we're heading the wrong direction. The Nakmar is back that way.
Oh shit, you're right, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm in fucking autopilot going towards the Vale. Yeah, I mean, they're nobles, right? It's a little weird that they're in the guard, considering that social status, but I guess everybody needs a hobby, right?
I suppose.
But, you know, I feel like there's some tension between Barghest and the rest of Drakaya, right? So, if they're Drakryan, you know, thoroughbreds, so it were, then chances are that they're going to, I don't know, want to stick with it. And so if there's a Barghestian problem child in their midst, I think they'd have ample reason to turn a blind eye, or do it themselves, but I don't know, it feels too stupid.
There is a lot of factors that just aren't adding up right.
True. I'm curious to know what they're about.
I suppose there is also the factor that remains that the individual could have the ability to, I suppose, dematerialize.
I thought that too. But then why would they pry open some grates? If they could just go through it.
Did we check if all the keys are accounted for?
That's my next step, right? I gotta talk to Wolfric. I want to ask a GM for the body.
Right.
Because, it seems like the locks weren't tampered with, right? Seems like it, anyways. Hello? Hi?
Hello.
We're wanting to go into the Nakmar to find Nyx's corpse.
You're going to knock away for Nyx's corpse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to give her a proper burial, and I think Aballister here wants to
Assist.
check her out. Check out the body. Assist.
Right. We're back to his,
Oh, don't want to actually go off map. Just want to say that we did a thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I also don't have a nighttime version of Nightmare.
Why it's so tiny?
But
it's
you
all good.
you can say you went out there and came back or whatever if you want to keep role playing for the rest of the evening or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And do we actually
Right
find
there.
the corpse out there? Is it still waiting there?
I think so. Let me just ask.
That's what I was told, is that it's still out there?
Yeah, that's all the indications that I got.
Pardon me. I have so much room to walk around now in my new room. This is great.
Look at that.
Fabulous. Alright. Woohoo! I got my bed over here. So I can
Yeah, you found the body.
Perfect.
I can sit without sitting in a chair. This is great. I have a whole bed. I can lay down and stuff now. Oh, fabulous. Yippee. Is there anything weird with the body?
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
I did want to get a look at the wounds on the body and see what condition it was left in.
when you find the body, it will have its surface wounds healed, and it looks as if it's prepped for burial.
Can I do a little sussing to figure out where the wounds would have been?
There are many wounds on the body. Most of them have been healed, so it's hard to tell what the killing blow was. But she was stabbed and slashed several times.
Alrighty. Thank you very much. And should we get a corpse prop to bring back?
I've just been told. I've just been told.
Look, okay, I did not know she was answering questions at this point. The body is buried. You would not have
Oh.
to.
It's already buried?
Yes, it's buried.
Okay.
Sorry,
now
I just came over here to see why she was asking these questions. Yeah, no, the body has been buried.
I see. Then scratch all that.
These do-gooders.
Apologies.
Man. Burying the body before we could. The fuck?
Imagine being respectful.
Lame.
Well, we took a nice walk to see a grave.
Yep, we did. Right. Let me just stretch a little bit. Perfect. Let's head back, I guess.
I believe so.
Within,
But to pick it back up on our previous conversation,
Oh, sure, yeah.
that does still look a bit strange for the two Dracaians.
Really, really does. Quite frankly, I didn't really believe them. There's the one that was talking a lot, the one that's greenish, a little more green. And then
Right.
the one in the white was very zipped lips.
Do they both have keys to all the cells?
Supposedly all guards do.
Really?
I should expect, anyways.
Last I had heard, it was only the lieutenants and the captain that had the keys.
Should be that everyone does. Because there's some, like, kerfuffle and annoyances with only the lieutenant and the captain having the keys.
Right.
Then,
Perhaps
you
we
know, all
should
the
clarify
heads of
that during
whatever.
the week.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it'd be great if it was just the lieutenants and the captain, because I would, narrow things down a fair bit on who got the keys stolen.
That it would.
Yeah. His motivation is pretty easy to figure out. Somebody didn't want someone talking about Bargist. Right.
Evidently.
For whatever reason. Did you talk with them at all?
Only briefly.
Right. So I guess there's a chance that they were like fleeing from Bargist to like spill the beans or whatever. Had secrets that couldn't be spread.
Do you
And then it would
recall
be,
what the
somebody
story
from
they
Bargist.
told us again?
Mr. Guy? Mr. Man Guy?
Yes, Mr. Guy Man.
Yeah, Guy Man, right. I don't actually. I spoke with him very briefly. I didn't even get the name.
Did he ever admit to even coming from the direction of Bargast?
So I don't actually. Pierce, honestly,
Oh dear.
I don't know.
Headache.
Oh, right, as it goes here. I'm just parroting what Pierce told me, so no idea, honestly. Not a clue. Either or.
Just keeps sounding like we don't have enough evidence.
Really does here. Well, hopefully he'll tell us something. Any luck? You know, now's the time for rest and all that.
Very true. Has gone
Anyways,
late.
It's gotten late. Right, well, I'll see you around.
You have a good night, Magistrate.
You too. Always a pleasure, Sterling.
Indeed.
Tournament going on. Exciting.
Hmm. Looks like Tyrion and Vincent? Yeah, looks like Vincent.
Not wanting to join in on the fights I'm watching.
I suppose not yet, at least. Just enjoying the night for a moment.
Yeah. Not really my thing either. I'm kind of just wondering. Have you seen Blake?
Oh yes, I believe he just went into the arena.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really like watching people beat the shit out of each other.
I don't think I've ever had the chance to ask you. What brought you to Leafside?
Oh, unfortunate circumstances.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to pry on touchy subjects.
Oh, no. It's fine. It's just like I don't want to be a bummer. You literally just said, I'm here to enjoy the night. And then I'm like, bye.
Not
I'm
at all.
running from people or whatever, you know.
A good story is a good story.
I don't know if you've heard a little bit of the Void Herald nonsense.
I have heard my fair
Or at
share.
least the light users being kidnapped.
Indeed I have.
That's a big reason why I'm here. I originally came here because of the Wardens Guild. I thought if I was in a town that had capable people, then I had a better chance of not being targeted.
Well, it seems like you've been right so far.
So far, yes. They, unfortunately did get my mother and father, so I'm a bit paranoid.
Didn't know that. I'm sorry.
I'm just very grateful for the friends I've made here, you know? And not everyone gets to lose everything to find that kind of care again, you know?
I suppose not. But you all used to live in Arran.
We lived in Suna. Summer Isles, actually. We were part of a very popular, it was like a touristy resort almost for rich Dracaeans and Londonians to come to. You know, scheduling and making festivals for every weekend for an excuse to have lots of food and fireworks. The job was to make people happy. And I think we did a good job.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yes, yeah, I love making people happy. I'm a people pleaser. I don't know if you can tell. But it was fun, you know. And that's kind of where I learned to do. Before I was a baker, and I did learn with my mother, but I actually was more inclined with like herbs and flowers and doing floral arrangements because we made so many you know, flower wreaths and crowns for people. It was nice. I miss the warm water. And it's crystal clear, too. It's beautiful, and the sand is so soft. I remember when I first saw some of this tree here, didn't know that trees could get that tall. I'm used to more of, you know, the palm tree style, but the first attack was in Suna, and that's why we fled south. And how I ended up so far.
Right.
Where's one of the most... You said you're a wanderer, right? So, where do you... What's your fondest wandering memory?
Well, I was rather fond of Suna when I was there. It's a very beautiful place.
Now you're just trying to butter me up.
I mean it. It has a certain happiness that some of the other regions don't always have.
I agree.
Linden and Astana are still pitched against each other. It's hard to think of anything other than being cold and airy.
Yes, the cold can be tough. I mean, I'm used to very tropical islands, you know, weather. And here I am. I'm wearing a sweater. I'm wearing a sweater, Sterling. This is wrong.
Just wait until the winter.
Oh, no. I don't want to.
Asmith was a very paranoid place for me. Feels like you always need to watch over your shoulder.
Yes, I don't tell people often, but I think I do still have family in Asmith, but they are part of a faction that we don't associate much with.
Why is that?
But I don't... Let's just say they take the Lust Leo's heritage very seriously.
Right.
My mom didn't want me to have anything to do with that. That was my father's side. So I guess technically I do have family, but I only hear bad things about Asmith. Is it really as bad as they say?
Well, in many ways, yes. But like most of the world, there is ways of finding beauty through all of the not so good. For one thing, the architecture is breathtaking at times. The cities are places of wealth, and they put it on display. But then you look down at the street and you see the broken backs and chains that it took to build them all.
I hope those people can find those pockets of good.
I hope so too. I doubt it made real change, but I tried to play for those of all classes whilst I was in Asmith. Hopefully at least brighten someone's day.
I'm sure it did.
Have you ever been to Yorn?
No, I pretty much only Suna and then Aaron and, wait! I was teleported somewhere snowy. Is that one Yorn?
No, Yorn is the swamp region to the east of Erin.
Right. Oh, then yes, I have. I just briefly. My parents were like, let's go take an adventure. And then we got kind of there, and then we're like, never mind, we're going home. So, I was, my parents pampered me. Be like, she doesn't want to deal with that. I'm like, I'm fine. I'll go. Yeah, the only time I believe that I got teleported somewhere when we fought elk, and it was very snowy.
From what I had heard in some of the reports, supposedly it was, somewhere in Suna, I thought.
I think that that was the fake thing. That we thought it was there, but really it wasn't. Or we were reporting it was Suna. I'm only telling you this because I don't think it matters anymore. But we were reporting it that we were going to Suna to throw them off. So we had found the actual location. Knowing that they were going to siege the town, so they split their forces and we were able to go to wherever it was that we were taken.
I see.
Where's your next adventure?
Well, I suppose that remains to be seen. At the moment, it does seem to be here at least.
There's a lot of adventuring here.
I think there's been more crazy events here than there was in my whole visit to Zool. And that's saying something.
Really? Yes, I was gonna say. I heard Zool is gnarly.
I feel like several of the things I was paranoid about happening in Azimuth happened in Zool.
Really? Well, at least you lived to tell the tale, right?
Suppose I have my charm.
You're very charming. It's that mustache, I bet.
It's where I store all my charisma.
Yes, I can see it.
There's been a lot of talk of it, but have you ever been to Barghast?
No, I haven't. I know that a lot of the guard is associated with Barghast.
I hear a lot of stories.
Do I of them, or do you hear a lot of stories?
I hear a lot of stories, sorry.
Like what? What's the tea?
Have you ever spoken with any of the guards about it?
I think briefly, I know Tyrion seems to have some mixed feelings about a lot of that, but I don't know too many direct things, or if I have been told, maybe I wasn't making connections.
I'm not sure if I could do the tales quite the justice they deserve being told from the first-hand participants.
Must be hard for them,
though. Indeed.
Are your parents still around, Mr. Sterling?
I'm not sure. I never really knew them.
You're not sure? Oh. Just wondering if you ever go visit them.
I suppose in a way I'd like to, but I don't know where they'd even be.
Are they wanderers too?
Well, No, they're, fishers back in Suna. I just can't recall the last time I spoke with them. I suppose someday when I complete the circuit and get back to Suna, I'll go looking for them.
You should.
But I wouldn't say it's all just a bad thing. I've met a lot of good people on the road. Especially here.
Good. So when you make another circuit, you'll stop by again, right?
Of course. Though, I do still think I'll be here a while yet. Not sure if I have enough coin to do a healthy amount of travel.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the safest right now, it seems like.
Very true. Things east of the canyon do seem a bit dicey. This might be a bit of an odd question, but with the events of the night, have you ever taken a life?
I unfortunately had to when I went to help on the elk mission. I hadn't before then, but there was just so many and so many people were hurting. I was in the back lines for so long that eventually I was one of the only ones that could really help once they got overwhelmed. Why do you ask?
I suppose just morbid curiosity. Seems a lot of folks around here are good at keeping themselves safe, which isn't a bad thing. Just does come with its drawbacks.
I'll be honest, I don't keep my sword on me because I have other ways to defend myself now.
You do seem quite capable with your magical skills.
I mean, I have endless mana, basically. It feels good to be able to help people that are sick.
Thank you for the
or
follow.
exhausted. I can negate pain, I can calm emotions. I'm currently learning how to tether myself to someone. So if they do anything that may be dangerous with spirits, I'll be able to track or help them.
I imagine that could come in very handy.
I'm hoping. At this point, it looks like I'll be able to know where they are. So if I feel like their light is dimming, we can go find and help them. But being able to drain people is good. They just get too sick before any damage can be done. And I can, get out of there.
Indeed.
Sure, on your travels, you've had to defend yourself too?
Yes. Yes, I have. suppose it's only fair that I say that I've had to do the deed a few times.
Hopefully Leafside hasn't forced you to use your hand at that.
I suppose, technically, as I did assist on that outing into the Vale, near when I had first arrived. Though the men on that outing were particularly fanatical. I don't bear too much grief at their passing.
One thing about Leafside that, although I do love the people here, I've come to terms with that I do think that it has made me lose some of my compassion.
Maybe. Do you think it was Leafside in particular, or just a part of life?
That's a good question. Perhaps not being back in Suna in the Summer Isles. Living the life of a vacation every day and being exposed to what's really out there. Just did it. And Leafside happened to be the place I was at while it was happening. Before, I'd want everyone to have a second chance or, you know, some sort of rehabilitation. Tie them up, we'll figure them out later. But when we went on that elk mission, there was no turning some of those people. And they would just hurt and hurt and hurt others. There's even some people in town that are like that. There's people in town that are like that are people I like. They're my friends, but at some point something's gotta give.
Sometimes the best option is not doable. Sometimes you have to take what's second or even third best.
I suppose I always try to fight for first best a lot longer than others do, though.
Maybe
God,
that's
I'm
a
such
sign.
a downer.
I'm the one that started all the darker topics.
I suppose.
But maybe it's a sign that
You're much more valiant hero about it, though. And I'm over here like, oh my goodness. It's a sign of what, though?
maybe the fact that you're willing to try for so long is a sign that you're stronger than us in many ways.
That's a nicer way to see it, I suppose.
Some of us have strength in areas that others don't possess.
What's your greatest strength?
I don't really know. I suppose it depends on your perspective. If you judge someone being quick on their feet, I suppose. Someone who's able to be decisive when they need to be. Or even if you measure things by how well you play a song. Depends on perspective, I suppose. And what about you? Plug my feet in here.
Speaking on capabilities, probably that I can give give away mana so frivolously. But when it comes to my character, part of me appreciates that I'm naive. Comes down to that hopefulness for people. Or a willingness to ignore some bad things to try and find the good. I might get hurt along the way, but if it results in something better for everyone, then it was worth the hurt, I guess.
You mean like the ends justify the means?
As long as I'm the only one really getting hurt, then yes.
Why fight so hard for someone that you haven't even met?
Who are you talking about specifically?
I suppose I more just mean in general, with the way that you phrased the last thing you said.
Because I suppose I try to think about why they're doing what they're doing. You said it, the ends justify the means. They must have those means that are gonna end up somewhere that means something to them, right? And maybe we just don't know why.
I suppose. Sometimes people can believe in something that they don't fully understand.
I don't doubt there's a limit. I mean, I've had my limits, for sure. But, even then, again, my compassion is running out. The more I hear about people stabbing each other in Leafside, I'm like, just put them in jail. Let them get their sentence and...
Is spending the rest of your life in bars any better?
I mean, it doesn't have to be your whole life, but at least get grounded.
And what if they don't?
That's the issue. Also, it seems like Leafside is, like, not a good place to be in jail for. You don't want to be in our jail.
As of late, it would seem.
You do if you're a criminal, if you want to escape, then yes, you want to be in our jail. But if you are being held there, then maniacs will come in and murder you, and that's scary.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And it just like doesn't make any sense. Like why kill the tourists? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand. It's a lot of effort to and now you know, I don't know if you know this, but we were trying to get tourism for a long time, and now we just have this issue where now you're a tourist and you get put in jail and you die. That's not good.
Well, hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. They're still looking. But you still find yourself in a unique position. You can still hold on to that, not naivety, but that innocence. Not everyone has to do all the killing all the time. I think it's a good thing to have someone who doesn't want to.
Well, good. That's good.
Someone has to be the anchor.
Then I guess I'll be that burden. Well, I won't talk your ear off anymore. But I had a nice
Not
time
at all.
talking.
Of course. I do hope you have a wonderful night.
You too, and make sure you get a jacket before winter. You're always you know. It's gonna get cold. I'm freezing already. So you'll need something.
Very true.
Okay. Have a good night, Sterling.
Take care. You work against the people of this town. That's who you're working against. You hurt the town, you're hurting her. It's just another job. You've done so many before, so why is it so hard this time? What if the capo could have helped them? What if something he had to say could have saved someone's life? Sure, he was running from judgment, but he knew a lot of things. He was a bloody capo. Maybe something he knew could have helped Pierce. Stop getting sentimental. You've made friendships in the past, and you still had to plunge the knife. We still have a job to do. I still have a job to do. You need the money. And you're doing good. After what we just pulled off, maybe you just need some rest. And stop thinking about it. You've killed dozens of people before. Why is this one different? Why does this town feel so different? Why is this so hard? Just stay focused. Remember what you're here to do. You can deal with the feelings later. You're not here to hurt everyone. You're here to watch over some strays. Besides, do you really think that she would care if she actually found out what I did? Who I really am? If she found out who I really was, she would hate me.
Is everyone at the clinic? Or is everyone at the arena still?
Who are you specifically looking for?
Oh, no. I guess Otto at this point. I need to say hi to him. I need to talk to him about stuff yesterday.
Otto is at the campfire.
Oh, it's the campfire. Alright, I'll talk to him in a bit. How are you all doing?
Doing fine?
That's good. Mr. Tyrion alright? He's not too bloodied up, is he? That's good.
He's good.
Is he still in the clinic?
Yeah, they're going to sleep though.
Alright, good. He's the rest. Are you alright, Mr. Sterling?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. It's just been a long day.
Yeah. You say that again.
No.
I haven't been able to get off my feet. Oh. Although, that being said, some people just kind of live on them, don't they? Yeah, I wonder how much more stuff I could get done if I had her legs.
Very true.
Or a cat's grace.
It'd be hard not to be bouncing off the walls.
Imagine so. God, it's alright. I forgot you could do that.
Hello there.
Wee! Hello!
Hello.
I wanted to say hello. I am.
Hello.
How are you all to this lovely evening?
Doing good, but I think I'm not long for the waking world. I'm gonna sleep soon. Just wanted to check in on you both.
Everyone's got a
Let's
cool
see.
hat. I feel like I need to get one.
You can get one. I made one. Oh, so actually, funny thing, we talked to the tailor and actually was able to make a hat similar to this one for my bird. So we could probably make you one. If you want a big floppy hat, it's good for like
A
the sun.
big hat. I'm gonna.
Fancy that?
I'm going to
Oh, a
dress up.
fancy hat like them.
Oh,
The
fancy
feather?
hat. I would.
Yeah, feather.
I'll see what they have as options for hats. I think it'd be
Or
cool to wear.
A tricorn hat. Like a
A
sailor.
tricorn. All of this wisdom. So many choices. I must think on them.
Hats are great.
I must a
Indeed.
bit ado then. I must think all night long.
I think I broke the brain. Thoughts of hat. The cat will be in a hat.
What do you think about that?
Anyway. But did you have a good day then, at least?
Oh, yes. I was doing all right, I suppose. Not too much out of the usual.
Well, that's good. I mean, to be fair, today was busy, but also not eventful, I guess? As in, like, nothing exploded, no one got killed. There was a fight, but that was alright, it was a sparring. Just
Well,
little things
I
happened.
will say someone did get killed, but technically it was outside of the city.
That was yesterday? I thought it was yesterday.
No,
Someone
tonight.
got killed? God. May I ask who? Do I want to know? Is it someone we know?
Potentially. Do you know who Miss Nix is?
Oh god. She's the one that, like, killed someone in prison, isn't she?
I'm not sure. I just know that
Or is she not the one? She was
her
in
and...
prison.
Oh, yes.
She stabbed...
Miss Nix
she
was in
stabbed
prison.
Prince. Right, yes. Oh, poor thing.
Does seem that
Wait,
they've
she
been...
was Lalo's ex, wasn't she?
Indeed. That was part of what happened.
Is that why Layla ended up in the clinic? Did she fight them?
Indeed.
Okay, that makes sense. Means they probably fought. Nyx perished. Okay, now that makes a lot of sense.
I suppose if you do care to, there is a
details.
grave back through the Nockmaar.
Maybe I'll pay more respects. Dead deserve respect anyway. Unless they come back to haunt you.
I suppose. It is a fair walk.
Look, I don't... Well, I'm not going tonight. That being said, I don't doubt any superstition at this point, because spirits are real. Werewolves are real. Vampires are real. Undead have come rising up.
Right.
I don't think anything surprises me at this point. Anyway. Right. I'm going to go and say goodnight to a friend.
Very well.
Good night, Mrs. Sterling. Rest well.
Have a good evening, Miss Amelia. Just need a good night's sleep. Deal with it in the morning.
I accidentally helped you
should come
learn the
to a
mystery.
sleepover. We can hang on the ceiling together.
How did I know?
As soon as you started talking about what happened, I was like,
you
wait,
can if I hold you
no,
close.
no, actually. Wait, I've heard this
You get licked
before.
more.
Hold on.
After every I forgot about that, you piece of no. Yeah, and doing shenanigans to somebody with a light affinity.
Oh dear, oh dear. Alrighty. That was a good session. Oh. Big stretch. Right. Ooh. Alrighty. So unfortunately, the VOD is going to be split because the internet cut out halfway in between. But still, a very good session nonetheless. So for the rest of the week, important note, coming up this next Saturday, there is not going to be a stream because there is no session for NDA that week. So, no stream this Saturday. But I will be back next Monday, of course, with the next episode of Wardens, with the fun, exciting developments we have going on here. Next week, I'm curious to see how everything is going to play out. Don't have any concrete plans as to what will happen next week, but we have a lot of things in motion. And we still have that impending mission with the Cult and the Chimeras that'll be coming up at some point in the future. Still not sure when exactly that's going to be happening, but something fun to look forward to. But after that Monday, I will of course be back 2 Saturdays from now for the next episode of Neon Divide Alternative. That'll be a mission day, I believe. I forget what exact mission is happening that day, but we shall see, I suppose. But yeah. Once again, no more stream next Saturday, but I will see you next Monday. So, with all that said, thank you guys very, very much for joining me here. Hope you enjoyed all the fun times and the inner guilt that Sterling is going through. As it may or may not be one of the qualities on the sheet. Guilty conscience. But with that, thank you once again so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you have a wonderful night. I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.